Alright, we should be live. There we go. Yeah, we're live. Hello! Welcome to Zirconians versus MIBR. The last game in the tournament, or I should say one of the last games in the tournament that actually really matter. As Zirc here are playing to get a top 2 seat and miss out on play-ins, while MIBR are actually trying to play to get into play-ins. Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Zerk starting on the attack. I think it's really interesting to see the difference between the initiators picked. We've seen quite a lot of Sova being picked up lately on this map, when this has often just been a fade meta.
And Tejo. Tejo's been getting picked a lot, as that trip is broke mid, so they're going to be notified a little bit. Lazy's creeping up on Robo-Hobo, going to take some pot shot damage, just 1v1. Going Tensor by the moment, but Robo-Hobo going to be able to diff. Not without a little bit of damage though, and Droopy looking for this lurk up. Is going to find a little bit of damage onto Darshan, but again, Zerc. The kill's going in their favor. 5v3, and they seem to be looking towards Art in A.
Yeah, really interesting. Team Liquid.
Oh my god, and Ethan with the bandit. Immediately taking space for another round, and we're like 30 seconds in, and MIBR is already in a 5v2. Omega a 5v1. Basil sniped through what I assume is a smoke from Blitz. Looks like he was spamming. JP got a tall task out of him, taking one out from Ethan. Players on Zerc are tagged up, so it's not out of the picture, but Zerc looking for this double push-up. Finds one onto Blitz, but Nebus with the immediate trade. The smokes turn duelist player closing the round out as Zerc look at a beautiful pistol.
Really sure what the game plan there was for MIBR. You know, when you usually push an area, it's usually just 4 people one side, not really taking ones on either side. And after you see that solo Astra on B, you should be a little bit more afraid of mid and A, and just didn't seem like MIBR aware of that.
Playing like a ranked game. Early dart from Darshan. I don't like that, honestly. They've got good advantage, now you gotta wait 60 seconds for that recon dart. I don't know.
I mean, we have seen, you know, teams, when they lose the pistol, they tend to play a lot more aggressive. And those, when you have the better rifles, you tend to play a little bit more passive, just hoping to find picks. So it's not actually a bad idea to do that, especially You know, we saw it today with Envy versus C9, where Envy was just running up the mains, grabbing the orbs, banking on the fact that C9 were going to be really passive and not wanting to get rushed down by the lesser weapons.
True. Well, you just hate me. But it's okay, because MIBR are 30 seconds into the round, and none of them have moved an inch. Like, I swear to God, they are stones on the map. But there's going to be some contact taken in art in a second. Spaceman, a little bit of a task on his shoulders, but taken out of the round. 1 damage in total onto Blitz as the regen shield pops back up. Clone gives a little bit of false info. And I think Zerk have the read. Lazy with that 4 bullets in his headhunter is going to have to hit some miraculous shots if he wants to bring his team back into the round. Finds nothing. Ethan puts him down with a bandit, and this B site is completely free to Zirconians.
Yeah, good call. Good roll. 70 stacks in there. Spaceman over there. Maybe a little bit of a bait into that side. Just run the other way.
Robo Hobo cleaning up the remainders of MIB are slowly but surely falling down. JP's on 6-7 HP. 6-7.
I'm not grading you that at all.
And Ruby. I think MIB are just playing to die to the spike here, not the bomb. Oh, and Ruby. Look at that. Finding one onto the Link player. Outlaw shot misses. Blitz looking for some sort of eco kill on a JP. 1 HP, but he manages to get the job done. And everyone's waiting for Andruby. Ethan really wants this kill and is going to find it. Another very, I'd say not so clean. Some damage out of the way, but very good round from Zerk as, I don't know, 2-0.
Into Zerk's bonus. We'll see what MIB I want to change up here. If they want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Speed.
I would like to see MIBR start to kind of catapult themselves out there, not look like stones on the battlefield. But, and I guess our dream's coming true as they're pushing up A main a little bit. They got all that info. I mean, they got to know they're going link or mid. As Blitz looks for the flash, breaks that chamber. Trip. Spaceman pokes them off a little bit. Zerk unsettled. But they seem to want to keep aggressing in. A recall comes out and Zerk are pushing in. Spaceman has no idea. Spots 2. He's going to notify his players that they're in connector. And Zerk seem to be backing up a little bit and just taking their time with this.
Good prowler there by Spaceman. Just confirms that they aren't actually going towards A through connector. So your A plays can be a bit more prepared for this hit that's going to come in.
There's a huge timing that was missed. I don't know if you saw that. Right before Yoru TP'd, Neon was almost about to get spotted by him. So I think MIBR might be baited into thinking it's a B hit unless Astra. Ooh. Pot shot's fired, but it's going to have to fight on 3 players. Finds one, and Druby goes for the spray transfer. Ethan able to get the conversion. Not without a little bit of damage, though. Robo Hobo lurking in are immediately put down. Spaceman and JP. The molly's not going to be shot, but the util comes out. Basil finds one with the outlaw, reloading. Flash is going to come out. Ethan full blind, second for Basil on the round. Nebu's looking to find some sort of eco damage with this outlaw, but with 12 seconds left, there's not really a lot you can ask. The outlaw on the other side, both shots going to go wide, and Nebu whips out the ghost and finds one onto Basil. So MIBR with the round win, but Zerk getting a lot of eco damage on this side.
Bit of a misplay in my opinion. You mentioned the Neon towards that B side, and they were just solo lurking up. It's a bit weird. So Zerk were missing a lot of their explosive power when they wanted to execute A. So they just have to dry walk into better weapons. And yeah, you see Nibu's just late. How can he execute this last alive?
Yeah, I feel like if you see nobody long, I think if Nibu saw Yoru, it might have been a bit of a different story, but there's such a big gap. And Zerk are starting 3 towards B main. Oh. And Robo Hobo's dead. That's the smokes player. So, no more Astra smokes on Zerk for the round, which is going to be a pretty big problem. It's going to kind of force them to poke those mid extremities.
Not a lot of map control either for them. Usually when you lose a player, you might take a bit of map Got a bit of back pressure somewhere else in like return, but Zerk really got nothing out of that exchange.
Yeah, MIBR playing this so disciplined as JP's able to find one and spots a second as well. And they know the information about Neon Long, so 2 out of 3 players spotted. And Zerk are spread out like a roll of dough on this map. They're so wide. And Nebus just find one of the Basil, and Darshan finds one of the Spaceman. 2 kills, and all of a sudden they're back into this round. Nebus full control of the B site. Is going to have to fend off Lazy if he wants to keep control of it. But Lazy's taking his time. Realizes that the Neon's there. MIBR's grouping up. Oh, but there's a little bit of an off-angle misplay from Lazy here, not suspecting the Hall's push. And Nebu's just going to keep aggressing. Spots JP Heaven. Stuns it. Zerk looking to get so aggressive, and Nebu's just slides into the spawn, being a thorn in their side. But JP slides out and takes that problem out of the equation. Darshan on 5 HP. Looks like MIBR want to speed up this retake a little bit. Tag comes out onto Astra, forces the tuck. And this round's all going to be on how can Ethan do this. And Druby gets taken out of the round. Darshan and Ethan. JP slotted into the one timing. Puts them in an awkward situation. He's pinched by both. Slowly but surely, they're just holding this cross, waiting for JP to peek, and he's going to not get anything. Ethan immediately sits him down. And the cross is too much. A third for Zerk.
Great cover by Ethan. I think Nebus must have heard me say something about his lurk up B. But that proved me wrong this round.
Stream sniping.
Yeah. Nebus, if you're here, lock in, bro. You'll play a game.
How do you? Go lock in.
Yeah, great cover by Ethan. Understanding that you really want to keep Darshan alive there.
I know.
And just converts the round for you.
Yeah, and I think Zerk are starting to realize that this B side is weak. There's always only 2 or 1 people, and one of those places usually Link. Basil, a lot to ask on this guy. The drone's going to be spotting him out in a second here, but he is going to find one onto Ethan. There goes your top frag as a Sheriff takes him out of the round. Blitz is going to clear out the entirety of the B side. Nebu's going to run straight out. And he's going to know all the players in CT. So the site's going to be free against the weaker weapons. What do you think will be pulled out? Basil's going to use the Yoru and a bunch of Astro Util coming in. Spaceman and JP both finding kills in Halls. Robo taking the Neon out of the round. And there's only 1 player left on Zerk. Darshan finding 1, finding 2. But Spaceman converting the Thrifty, if I recall correctly, for MIBR. Starting with the Basil pick, and then Trade just going perfectly. A little bit of an overextension from Zerk, and it cost them the round.
Yeah, a bit scrappy. Maybe a bit, I don't know, boomed after that first pick onto Ethan there. Also, by the way, I can't see the score line, so I have no idea what the score is.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Here, you can watch the OBS POV. That'll probably be better, so you can actually see like the KDs and stuff, because you can see on the stream that Ethan and Darshan both have their ults. So they still have money for rifles, I think. At least a couple, if I'm not wrong. I might be, because I'm seeing Nebus with the Sheriff, but it seems like Darshan and Ethan have rifles? I don't know. But they have enough for ults, so the ults might get invested. But they're putting some early pressure in AMA, and MIBR here, ready for it. Gulp. Colorcaster analysis.
Looking up B again. Finding nothing.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
But Zerk,
oh, and he
ready to walk
TPs?
back.
Wow, that's bad. It's like no bueno. I think they're falling for the early A pressure, though. They heard 1 flash, and it's enough, and 4 people of MIBR are on A.
But Zerk are taking their time.
I mean, with Nico, kind of makes sense. JP's looking to pick up a little bit of a fight here. Some aggression into Art pushes the Neon back. But Nebus, JP looking to find a little bit of an early fight. The shots go wide. Nebus shaking like an earthquake as the bomb is pushed up. Robo Hobo's extending with the bomb and is going to find 1 on 10. Druby. The aggression from the bomb carrier works as JP's asked to hold this site all by himself. Stuns Util so much coming out, and so many of the Zerk players low. JP finds 1. The spray transfer not connecting, but Yoru's out to help. Basil finds 1 onto the Yoru in main. Robo Hobo swinging out, not finding 1. Basil again with a second. JP sliding out. Nebus. Too much to ask as we find a third for MIBR after getting rid of the Sheriffs and the 2 rifles.
Considering the weapons that Zerk had going to the round, I would say that's pretty good damage, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, running down Art with the Bandit, and then finding the opening pick onto the Astra, that's crazy.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
You're not wrong.
I do want to point out here that I did mention the initiator difference between the two teams.
I need a drop.
I believe Zerk has the Sova, which means, I mean, it doesn't really matter because MIBR don't have a KJ, but Zerk do, and they don't have a Sova to counter that.
Yeah.
So I think we might see that come into effect at some point.
I don't think it'll be this round, though. The Op's going to come out from Basil. It is going to be spotted by the drone, but the drone's not going to tag the Op. How very interesting. Nothing to knock the Op off the angle, and now this either forces Zerk to invest more util or better. As Basil shoots the clone, and now the rotates come over, but Zerk seems more than primed and ready to hit this site. But they are taking their time. Actually, never mind, they're leaving. Even I lie.
Yeah, MIBR really willing to rotate quickly whenever they take contact. Maybe Zerk is starting to pick up on that. They're inserting Ethan towards their main, moving the spike towards that side as well. But Basil with a TP back.
Yeah, the no contact long is a little bit of a problem, because no contact means I think they're going to realize it's going to be an A hit, or at least a mid hit very time soon. Oh, and Robo Hobo, look at this daring play. But he's going to get caught out by the Fade Dog, but Lazy's not swinging. Oh my goodness. The whiff from MIBR and now connector in mid, or should I say street control, is now Zerks, and the bomb is just traveling back by Robo Hobo. So ready for this fight in street, but is not going to convert. Spaceman taking the trade back, but look at this. All of MIBR is rotated onto A, and it's just a free B site for Zerk. But we're going to see some mistake. This is the mistake that they made last time against MIBR, this over-aggression, but this time it seems to be working dividends as they have full street control, and they got to know everyone's coming from CT.
Yeah, MIBR are willing to just have one person hold street and art every round. Nightfall invested.
They're just going out with every all Astra wall, Fatal. I mean, there's so much util coming out from MIBR to get such a quick round, but the KJ util comes out. Basil's able to find one. Darshan immediately investing the all. I think they're going to know where Darshan is. They're going to find a snipe onto Basil. Oh my goodness. And everyone's just at a stalemate right now. All the ultimates holding everyone still. One player detained by the ult, so JP's the benefactor of this round. And he gets shut down. Zerk very well played, investing a lot of util. Nice shot from Spaceman, but he is going to end up losing that op, I think. Yeah, barely.
Oh,
but very well played from Zerk.
I mean, yeah, you meet two ults with two ults of your own. And as I mentioned, MIBR don't really have any ults of their own to counter that KJ lockdown. So when it comes down, it's just basically a free post play for Zerk.
I think, unfortunately, that MIB are going to keep over-rotating.
Swallow your fear.
Oh, whoa. Dude, that's
I think part of that problem is that MIBR aren't like putting as much attention towards mid as they probably should.
Oh, but this is some very good anti from Zerk to just wait out all this util, but they are going to be spotted. 2 players A main. But look at this. MIBR take one contact fight and they sacrifice all this A main space. They don't feel like fighting for it at all. And look at that. The 1B defender gets taken out of the round by their lurking Sova. And all of a sudden there's a lot more pressure towards the mains than anticipated. And then all this mid space is going to be sacrificed. And now it's up to Zerk to see if they're going to be able to poke this mid space.
I really like MIBR's setup here. When you're down in numbers, you usually want to group up and push something together. Hope to find a favorable gunfight, but they're just sitting still, hoping Zerk runs into them.
And they're spread so thin across the map. I don't think Angus is awake for this B hit. I'm going to try. I'm just spectating Lazy. He's just so much to ask on him. Darshan's going to swing out. Lazy's going to find one TP immediately into heaven. Angus woke up. And Nebus is going to find the Astro with the classic at mid. As the bomb is going to go down. We're looking at a 3v4 retake with a late Neon. Oh, but an attacker side Astral. But Neon's going to get this retake started. Sliding into halls. Lazy finding one. Spray transferring onto his own teammate. And he sees all 3 players lined up along. A firing squad waiting for him as Neon's trying to run it down. Picks up a gun. Lazy's going to whip again. and the bomb is off. A 2v1. Spaceman, so much to ask, but Ethan closes out the round. Just some missed shots from MIBR, trying to flood out of the Astra Walls. A 5th round for Zirc on Pearl.
Yeah, you called it. It was spread so thin that Noob was able to win that 1v1 with a classic of all things towards mid.
He got a kill with a classic, and then ran down into halls and made Lazy whiff and killed Lazy with the judge.
I think he's feeling it.
Ooh, that Minecraft warm-up? Holy.
Let's see what MIBR can change here. They've got, I believe, pistols only. Yeah. Sheriff.
Ooh, wow. Nice shot from JP. I was gonna say, I like the setup from MIBR, because normally when you see Lazy, or when you see JP, sorry. When you see JP and Art, it's always only been one as Blitz finds a kill onto Basil and Main. Normally when you see JP and Art, you only expect one, so the close Yoru would have been a perfect little counteractive play. But instead now it's a 1-for-1 trade as the Yoru's taken out of the round. And look at MIBR, spread so thin again.
Yeah. I mean, if I was coaching here, I'd probably call a timeout after this.
Yo, that's crazy.
Regardless of how this round goes. But I mean, you cannot give like 1v1s to the better weapons.
Well, instead, you can give 1v2s into better weapons, as Andruby goes down in connector, and this B site's going to be for the taken, but Lazy's going to try to go for something a little slick here, as they're kind of just dry clearing this. Lazy's looking for this flank. Not going to get spotted out, though, but he is going to try... I mean, surely he goes for this peek, right? I think Blitz might have spotted him out as the Astra's looking for this peek, but Lazy's not going to find it. And Blitz is just going to dry take the TP. Lazy's so aware of it, but Spaceman's going to get a kill into an unaware Robo-Hobo. And Blitz is going to find Lazy on the right timing. And MIBR started this retake. And Spaceman's just looking for this defuse. I think he's just going to stick this. There's not going to be enough people to suppress it. Spaceman does get off, though. And he's reloading his stinger, and he's not going to find anything. Ethan coming in time on that lurk. And a bit of a scary eco round, but Zirc managed to clean it up. 6 for them.
Yeah. Ethan walked all the way through A. Through spawn. Well timed. Managed to save them there. I think Lazy actually played that very, very well. There was no way that he could really go. And has to try to force the 1v1s with that chamber roll.
Yeah, and he delayed. He delayed a lot of time as well. But to no avail.
Yeah, 6-3 to Zirc. I might be able to get the guns back online. Going for a little bit of A aggression.
The dog is going to spot
Blitz?
one.
We've seen this look before from IVR where they go aggressive but then fall back immediately when they take any contact.
Oh, and JP's going to find one onto Ethan, though, and I think JP's going to try and go for a re-aggression. The shot's not going to land on a Robo-Hobo, but eventually the transfer comes. Blitz unults. JP, not enough bullets in the mag. The bomb is going to go back to the side of Zirc, and now we're in a little bit of a weird spot here. Darshan's lurked all the way up, but Basil's slotted inside. I think Darshan's going to try and go for this pick in flower, and he's going to find it. Unaware of the player in secret, though, as Andruba's going to get one from Art as well. So now it's a 2v1. Blitz left in an awkward situation. The shots are whiffy. Basil with 2 from the secret position to get MIBR another round on this defense half.
I like the change up by MVR. They go aggressive. I think Spaceman potentially even baits them in by running away. JP stays for 1, delays them. And yeah, Basil just goes uncleared. Sober does he walks up onto side, right? He expects it to clear, so he doesn't use any of his util to clear any of those pockets that MIBR could be playing, and he just gets punished for it.
Yeah. And I think Zirc are trying to counteract this A main aggression. That dart that we mentioned earlier finally comes out, and there's going to be a stun, a flash, and JP is left on an island. A wall of seas. The world comes down onto him as the Neon ult is also going to be invested. Nebus not overstepping, letting the ult run out for the sake of man advantage. And as we look at the other side of the map, I'm going to try and get to this very quickly because there's going to be some contact taken. Never mind, I didn't get to it in time. Robo Hobo finding the kill on the B player. So this is going to force a rotate over. And in the 5v3, look at how spread out everyone is. Spaceman's going to take a little bit of a cheeky timing, and he's not going to find it. Nebus is going to get the kill. Basil going to be able to find a trade out on Robo Hobo. And Andruby's going to be spotted. And that's going to be both players known on the left side of the map. So they're going to try and force a little bit of a CT push, but Nebus, oh, the timing. The comms surely come out that one's flower, and this is a little awkward. There's a flowers player, but Nebus whips. Oh my god, my English is terrible. Nebus whips everything, but finally finds the kill onto Basil. And they know that this player is towards our connector, and they really want this kill. They're bloodthirsting for it. Nebus swings out the flick, misses. Andruby on 1 HP. Looking to get the hell out of there and save his rifle. And that's going to be another round on the board for Zerks. That's 7 already at a minimum on this attack half.
Just 1v1 on the B side is really thorn in MIBR's side. They just cannot seem to win it. And the moment that B defender falls,
obscuring vision,
Zerk just get the entire map.
I think they need to do some sort of like double aggression. Something I would like to see is I would like to see a Chamber Yoru both play B side, because they always only put one on B. They always put this Yoru towards A, and if he's not aggressing up A main, then I feel like he should try and help Chamber on B. They should be poking both sides of the map, get as much information as possible.
Yeah, you really want the two characters that can teleport to basically act as your drones almost.
Thanks.
They get a peek. At worst, they get the information and they TP out. At best, you get a pick and you're up 5v4 to start the round. There's really no downside to being aggressive early with the Euro in the chamber.
And once again, we're actually just seeing complete passiveness on B, as there was an idea to get aggressive, but looks like Zerk want to get a little proactive on the street side. Kind of poking at a bit of a weakness as MIBR just give up streets entirely. Doubling up connector. I don't know.
Great call by Zerk. They throw that dart towards A main. They've conditioned MIBR enough to respect that, and that just keeps.
Oh my goodness! As Basil tries to get one, but again they're just giving up so much space to Zerk. And Andruby looking to find a little bit of a timing, and is gonna find a player. No shots landed though. As a little bit of damage is taken, but look at the space taken from Blitz. This Yoru lurk is massive, and as you can see, the bomb is gravitating over towards that B side, as we might see some contact from this Neon to try and convert players over. But, oh my goodness, Basil spots him out, and TP's immediately into heaven. What the fuck? Why are you TPing? he just gave up the B site for free. Confidence at an all-time low.
Better than what's been happening.
Oh, but he actually wins it. And Nebu's just going to find a dink on Andruby, but nothing. The B site is going to be free for Zerk, but Lazy has put MIBR in a man advantage retake. Not without the count of ultimates, though. Andruby does find one onto the late Nebu, so it is a 3v5 with a Yoru ult. All players going to be spotted. Bezo 11 HP has a lot to do from Robo Hobo. Swings into it, Robo kills him full blind. The Neon ult comes out, Robo Hobo finding a second, but Spaceman finally putting him down. As they know both players are stranded long, they're going to look for one to stick. As Darshan's going to find a tag, find a second, and both players are very weak now. He's going to spot both of them. He's going to find the kill onto Andruby, and the shots are going to be whiffy. Spaceman taking MIBR out of what would have been a 3v5 choke into 5 rounds for them on defense.
Switching sides.
Yeah, we keep talking about Zerk's over-aggression, but with an Astral all down, with Robo that far into the site, I think you just play the site, play for the trades with them. And they just get punished. They get locked out of the site with one Astra smoke, and they have to basically take the fights on MIBR's timing.
Gulp. Are we not live? No, we're live. I knew it.
Chat is lying to you.
No. Now we're live. I was looking at you just being gaslit.
Yeah.
As there's some action early on in the round, I have no idea what's going on. There's 4 attackers on A main and 4 defenders in mid. What the hell is going on? There's going to be some contact being taken. Lazy versus Darshan. Who's going to win this fight? Darshan, crouch peeking around the corner. He's going to find one, and Nibus is going to find a massive stun, taking out Basil out of the round immediately, looking for some sort of backtrack.
Yo,
In the
open
pressure.
OBS, bro.
My bad, gang. Oh my goodness, Robo Hobo gets caught out. Nibus finding the trade onto Andruby. And there's so much weirdness going on in A. Oh my god, Nibus is going to find another one. But 3 is all they'll get as we're left in a 2v2. But look at all of this space from Blitz. They're aware of it, but Blitz is going to find one and immediately TP out. That's the man advantage that Zerk were looking for. The advantage to claw them back into this pistol round. And now Ethan and Blitz are jumping for joy and spawn. They say, yeah, yippee!
30
What are they
seconds
doing?
left.
Yo, open OBS. I can't see anything.
Oh, oops, sorry. Ethan's got his knife out. The spaceman is planting the bomb. We're looking at a 1v2 pistol clutch. Kind of brings some momentum back into this game. And Spaceman has, oh, such a perfect lurk, but he's expecting the CT push, but is gonna find one, but reloads, and Ethan with a jumping right click. Spaceman reloading on 6 bullets. And Ethan immediately punishes him for it, and that's a pistol win for Zerk.
You know, this tick, I'm not sure why you do that.
Call of Duty player?
Well, it does. Every time I use a bet, it does feel like it does have less than 8 bullets, I have to be honest.
I want to, hold on, I need to check this out real quick. I think Cloud9 have won the first map. They won it 18-20, and Demon 1 dropped 37 kills. Holy shit, 18-20? God damn, bro. Anyways, back to the more important game.
The one that actually matters.
The one that actually matters, yes. As Zirconians, looking for their playoff spot. Their playoff guaranteed. No LCQ for them. But might be looking a little chopped for MIBR. Not even for Zerk, as a dink comes on to JP and that art push immediately transferred out. Basil's going to TP in, but Nebu's going to take an amazing timing. Reloading, and the shot's just not landing. All of the players from MIBR going down to the better guns, and that is just a very easy anti-eco.
Are the guns out from MBR? See how they want to play this. Do they want to abuse that B line that Zerk did? We'll see.
Does this get bigger? Oh, I actually just can't make it any. There you go. You can see that?
Don't make it smaller. I mean, eye test something.
So I'm gonna need you to read all of the fades letters.
Placing swarm grenade.
Fuck. Alright. MIBR cooking up a very fantastic strat. 5 people B main. Are they going to be expecting the outlaw? The answer, I think, is going to be no, as Blitz is going to find one and damage onto another. I say that, but Blitz is also 5 HP. So not without some sort of cancellation. But the turret going to be broken. Molly going to be popped. So the delay is going to be there. So Zerk is going to be prepped for it. But Basil is going to find the kill onto Ethan, 10 HP. Not ready for the push into street. But the thing is, the lurk is down, and I think MIBR are semi-aware of this, as JP bots one out on the flank. I got a little bit of a hiccup. Oopsie poopsie. Oh my goodness, and Spaceman lands a nice shot on the knee boost, as all of the players of Zerk are just falling to these better weapons. And Robo Hobo spotted in streets, last player standing. What will he do? Concuss?
Nothing, it seems.
I guess not. I mean,
MIBR
MIBR are scared to fight him.
Fire.
Is this Aura? They scared to fight him? Very nice conversion from MIBR on their gun round, though. Lazy, though, again, just being annihilated by everything. Not a great game for him.
Yeah, you'd think the chamber going down first would be a bad omen for MIBR, considering they're 2 Zerk members just running through spawn to flank them. But Baseman and someone else just hit nice shots on him. I think you can really do that if they shoot better.
Someone else. Don't disrespect JP like that.
Low key, I'm like half asleep.
Fucked up. We're seeing MIBR 4-1. Or I guess 3-2. There's some information being gathered, but Nibus is not going to be ready for this mid swing from Andrew Ruby. Punished for the lackluster peak, and there's going to be immediate pressure. But Spaceman going to fall to this op. And the TV's going to come out immediately. RoboHobo's position is going to be noted. So information is going to go to his team that the A site is completely empty. But his team is running to the other side of the map. Unfortunately for them, all of the Zerk players are playing in spawn. Is this Aura? Maybe. But either way, will be a free bomb site. Actually, I don't know. I think Zerk might beat them over on the rotates. I think Ethan's a little suspicious. Yet the entire A site is empty. And MIBR are going for a B hit.
Oh, but MIBR, do you run all the way back to A?
I mean, they've got a Neon, so it's not out of the question, but at the same time, they did get the pick. Ethan finds some nice spam. Taking the Astra down to half HP, but looking at a really weird retake here. As got a couple players scrambled up, but a super late lurk from this Yoru that might go a little unspoken. Silva's just walked out. No holding onto the site. Lazy's just tucking in this Halls position. JP looking to find a little bit of a fight. Darshan whipping the shots. JP finding that trade. The Astra's going to be spotted out swinging as well. Recalls the start. Isn't able to find the kill on the JP, and it's all left onto Ethan in CT. He's going to find one, but I think it's going to be a call for a save. One bullet in his Vandal, and he misses. Basil puts him down, and it's another gun round for MIBR on the attacking side.
Ethan was so concerned about that Basil flank that he just couldn't group up with the rest of his team. I mean, I think the call was actually really good to go to B. You usually use the Euro ult to exec A. Basil sees everyone leave the site, basically. So, don't have any info on anything, basically.
I suppose.
And it's just right over from there.
I guess it doesn't make
a shorty for Ethan.
And they're just walking up B. I mean, this is some pretty nice aggression. Andruby's just jiggling for it, though. Lazy seems to want to trip out early, but Andruby's going to disrespect this trip. Oh, and he's going to jump spot it, and he's going to be noted out immediately, shooting the clone and punished by the 3 players pushing up long, and this is going to be the green light for MIBR to speed it up on this A site. As Ethan getting some damage, but the fucking shorty's not going to do anything. RoboHobo left with so much to do on site, but he's not going to find anything. Actually, I lied. He finds one onto Spaceman. And this is an even game. Never mind. Blitz peeking a little early. Get a little antsy for that kill as MIBR, with the better guns, get the man advantage. Not all hope is lost, though. There is some sort of coping to be made, but Basil taking that hope out of the round as Darshan. There's only so much you can do with a rifle in a 3v1.
Moving forward.
I know, slowly but surely walking into his demise as Lazy spots out, and he knows where all the players are full blind from this Basil. And he's just running out of time.
You still have a chance to save if you're Darshan, you know. Stop him from getting an orb.
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to keep going for this. I guess it's because it's an eco, but either way. Another very clean and calm round for MIBR, and this game's almost even.
I really like the setup by Zerk. You have 3 people push up B, you get that first pick, and then kind of bait MIBR into thinking that the A side is clear. And then you have Ethan with a shorty there, Nibu's backside, just waiting to punish. It's just really unlucky that Ethan has to spend one of his shorty rounds on that clone.
Why does he have a shorty in the first place? This is the question we should be asking, as 4 players are spotted from that Dart B main, and this is again going to be the green light for MIBR. Immediately investing that Fade ult, tagging almost everything. The Neon ult is going to come out as well, and they're going to be players spotted. Blitz is going to be able to find one. He's going to try and TP out, but isn't going to find anything, and the Astra Util is going to come out. Darshan wanting to get a little bit freaky with this, but Lazel, the shots aren't going to land. RoboHobo finding one. JP finding immediately 2 on the trade. JP, but turning the back when the music number isn't done yet. Ethan and Nibus versus Lazy and Spaceman. round that Zerk need to come back, and Ethan finds one straight away, and Nibus is going to try and pull out some heroics. Lazy, confidence already shattered. What could this 1v1, what could this 1v2 do to him? Is he's going to try and get the kill, but finds one onto Neon. But a 30 HP KJ denies him the 1v2 as Zerk reached double digits.
My ultimate is ready. Oh no, no, you don't
What the
deserve
hell
my
just
ultimate.
happened on site there? Great, I mean, great execute by MIBR. The Nightfall plus the Neon ult gets him a free
Overdrive.
site. Is it?
Overdrive.
What's a run? What's a like run with it? High gear? Yeah, that sounds right.
What? What did you say?
But, high gear.
Placing swarm grenade.
Okay.
I know, I'm making stuff up, but yeah. I don't think you'd be too disappointed by that round if you're MIBR.
Nah,
Prove
but
that
two
you can
ults
get on
invested?
site.
Lazel. Yeah. Lazy with the gun buddy. That's Basil's looking to take some early pot shots, because now the econ of Zerk is a little bit wonky. So you can see everyone's on a light buy but Ethan, and that is the person who they are going to be running into on this B side. Is Yours going to take this early TP. The Ashwall is going to come out for the guaranteed hit. I think there's a little bit of a want to get aggressive through this wall. Oh my goodness, what in the timing is Basil's going to find one. And Nibus is going to fire some pot shots at Basil, but Lazy, oh my goodness, Robo-Hobo with 2 in street. What is that? Guns in the hands of Zerk. So what started as an eco round is now turned into a very winnable round. Lockdown is going to be invested very late into the round, though. So is the Astro Wall. Zerk are going to finish this retake, but JP's going to play a little bit of spoiler here. Never mind, caught out on the halls. The shot's not connecting. He's going to tap the bomb. Actually, he's going to stick the bomb. The suck not going to come out in time, but it is going to expose him. Spaceman and Andruby finding both. And Ethan has so much to do, but Concussed isn't going to find a shot. Finds one, but Andruby killing MIBR out. Very well played from the Fade and the Astra as they get their 9th round.
Yeah, the lockdown just goes uncontested, as we mentioned before in the first half. I feel like
I should play some
Astro
Astro
might have been a
Stars
little
in
bit
this reality.
misplaced. You know, they have an Astro suck. It's gotta suck you to their side of the wall, basically. So maybe you throw it, I guess, like, deeper? So,
Maybe.
just so when the suck comes out, they can't punish you because of the lockdown as well.
You want to play? Let's play.
There's so much aggression that wants to be coming out from Zerk, but the Yoru blind is perfect. As Lazy and Basil both trading kills, and the Neon is going to be stunned. But he's going to get out alive. Oh, but he's going to get sprayed through the smoke. A sliver of hope taken away by Lazy, and we're 15 seconds into this round, and it is a 5v2 for MIBR.
Spike planted.
I think they're taking more space.
Okay, a
so-
4v2 of 3v2, as Basil and JP getting a little too antsy, throwing their lives away. So the round win is not out of the question, but are they even going to attempt this?
This flank might be massive for MIBR.
Is it going to be too late, though?
Spaceman and Druby. Spaceman and Druby just need a delay. You have a pull on it. You potentially have a concuss as well.
Yeah, Zerk are
Be
taking too
massive.
long. Lazy's going to find this kill on Ethan probably, but yeah, and there you go. Both players taken out. The flank coming up huge. Lazy finally activating with a 3K as MIBR have tied this game up 10-10.
10-10?
10-10.
10-10.
Need
Yo,
a
fuck that
drop,
bitch
but
sucker.
I'm at thanks.
Yo, fuck Sakura. We're almost done with the filler. We binge watched like 15 episodes today.
Yeah, did you watch the noodle episode?
I think so.
That's my favorite episode.
We watched my favorite episode so far is when what's the blonde girl's name? Ino has to
Ino?
take place as a princess because she's like fat, and Naruto's like, well, no shit, you're so fat. Yeah, I did watch the noodle episode. We passed the noodle episode. That episode was heat though.
I know, right?
Gotta go.
Alright,
This
back to the
round's
game.
Back to the game. This is kind of a nothing burger of a round. It's just an eco from Zerk and MIBR. Wow, Nibus 11 HP. I mean, MIBR have just been slamming these sites, and there's just been no answer from Zerk.
Rika with the drone was going main, but now goes art, and you lose a bit of distance on that because you're indecisive.
Yeah, but also they're just going B's. A common trend between these teams, leaving the B site as kind of the weak anchor. And Ethan has a lot on his plate here. He's going to hear the Astra Star. I know, there's a quick rotates, but Yoru is going to find the ultimate, and he's going to note a couple players at least. He's going to note one. JP's going to slide in, and oh my goodness, it's a massacre, but not for the side of MIBR. The weaker guns go 4-0 on the exec. As Lazy wondering what the hell happened to his teammates on the other side of the map. As Zirconians mop the floor with MIBR with pistols and stingers to get their 11th round.
What can I say? We've seen what Ethan can do with the bandit.
This guy's gotta only buy this fucking gun.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I mean,
flawless on an eco?
I think Zerk might have the ult advantage as well.
If I do think so. I think I can't check. I think MIBR have Neon ult if I had to take a guess, but I think that's it. Or at least they're close to Neon ult. But very well played from Zerk, and we're going into some more mid. There's going to be a fight taken, I think, or Basil, Blitz. It's the same person. Oh. Oh. Alright, fuck that shit.
Didn't want any of that.
Yeah, this is just a game of jump spots. But Zerk are kind of stacked towards A, so they're expecting all of this A pressure from Zerk. All they have is Ethan jiggling on B, and I think that's all the information they need, as MIBR are just 5-man group towards Art. Or 4, I should say, and Basil with the sole player on A main, but he's dragging a lot of pressure over. This hold is going to be coming out as they're going to triple swing in a Robo-Hobo, find one. Darshan going to find one, and the trades go even, 3v3. Nibu's taking the quick space main that was left open by MIBR, and MIBR are quick pivoting this over to B. I think Ethan's going to hear these rotates. Blitz going to try and get ahead of the action. Oh, but there's a callback. Look at this.
30 seconds
This is perfect. I mean, beautiful.
The fucking spider came out. I didn't even fucking catch it. Hold on.
Average Australian. Masterclass IGLing from MIBR. And Druby slotted into the CT position. It's a little bit of a risk because they have to worry about this neon flank, but as long as Druby can get one, their lives are infinitely easier. And Druby finds one, might get a second. Ethan, shots are tagged, and Druby's able to get out. Wow, Spaceman with his back turned though, and all of a sudden, this turned into a fucking square. A cross on MIBR and a cross on Zerk, and the question is, how are both going to be broken as Nebus is going to try and slide out onto JP, and he's going to find one, immediately turns around, and then Droopy finds one on Ethan, but Nebus with a 4K, 32 HP, and gets to match point for Zirconians.
Spike's dead. You're welcome.
And shooting the body. Wow, that's a gold player, Nebus. It's fucked up.
Match point.
My color caster's dead. Hello? You just missed like the best play of the game. Chud.
Move.
Some more aggression coming out. Sorry, I forgot my color cast was waiting for him to say something. Is MIBR kind of looking to go back to what was working? Basil think down to 10 HP. Astral is going to come out. So there's going to be some sort of early aggression coming out as all the util is coming out. But Basil getting a little bit of a sneaky pass. But Nebu's immediately punishing him. And all this util is fighting is coming out on site. As Zerk don't want to wait. They look to want to flood this immediately. As the pot shot's coming out, the wallbang comes from Nebus. Denies the planner with a 3K. Nebus is just going crazy. The ult comes out, finds 4 and 2 and Druby. And the ace to close the map out. Nebus putting Zerk on their back as they win Pearl 13-10. Wowie. That was pretty good. Now what do we do? My color caster's gone. I'm fat and ugly. Ugh. I need to get a screenshot of this. One moment. Boom. Oh. Alright, cool. Alrighty, I think my color caster is gone, so I'm just going to go back on to mute. Very well played from both sides. And we will be back for map 2, which I believe is going to be Breeze. Zirconians versus MIBR. Make sure you stick around for that. Alright, we're back. And looking at both comps, they're both a bit chopped. Zerks, because they have double dome smokes with their normally duelist player on chamber, which isn't a bad pick, but double dome smokes is interesting. And then MIBR. Pre-game, I talked with Lazy. He said, all I do is play Clove. So I said, why don't you play Clove on Breeze? And he said, good idea. And now he's playing fucking Oming. I don't understand it, but we'll see how it goes heading into map 2 of Zerk MIBR.
Yeah, I really don't like the chamber pick. I'm a bit of a Viper head, so I would have preferred the Viper here. But we'll see how this goes for Zerk.
MIBR Classic just seems that they're just going to hit the site hard. It worked last time. And I think it is going to be spotted out by Ethan, so the smoke's going to come out immediately. And there's going to be util used, but the site not contested. Ethan just burning a paranoia for no reason. W util. As a fight is going to be taken into elbow, and a Druby's going to have their head taken off. Blitz immediately inserting themselves into this map with the first pick. And Zerk slowly taking their time. Their approach to this retake seems to be a little methodical, but double clear out from elbow, so Blitz taken care of. And recall is going to be made. Robohobo finding one. A team flash coming out from the Yoru. So the shots go a little wild from everyone. Just a lot of pot shots taken left, right, and center. Robohobo looking to find another fight. JP finding one. JP finding two. Nebu's taking the Yoru out of the round, but this is all reliant on what can we all do for Zerk. And JP finding 3 on the round, and that's a pistol converted for MIBR.
JP just holds his ground there.
Fucking goat.
First pistol for MIBR. And my Viper agenda is going strong.
They're gonna win 13-0.
Exactly. I mean, it is a strange decision for me for Chamber, especially in IGL, when, you know, Chamber's probably going to be lurking a lot on this map. We'll see. Smokeful window for Zerk. It's a bit weird.
Damn.
Oh. I'm sorry for doubting you, Blitz. And that's just a pause for MIBR.
Sorry, I'm texting my friend. He's losing his mind that the Seahawks made the Super Bowl because he's a diehard Seahawks fan. And I just texted him Malcolm Butler, 2-yard line. Ooh.
Crazy.
Am I evil? Yes. Are Zirconians going to win this round? Maybe. As you saw earlier, Blitz got the opening pick, and it looks like MIBR are just going to aggress themselves onto this B site again. Smoke's coming out, Neon Wall as well. The dart is actually going to give cover for this Omen, and JP's just running into this backside. I think he did spot Ethan out, but the right click for the Classic going wild. No peek out. So a man advantage comes even, and Blitz whiffing shots as well. Nothing is landing for Zerk. As an Astrosuck pulls the plan out into the little bit of the open. And Andruby finding that pick. So if Zerk want to win this round, they got to deal with this flank first. But I don't think it's going to happen. As with a forced up outlaw, JP whiffing shots, but eventually gets the kill. Neeboo's finding one. And Andruby just seems to be rushing him, but Andruby finding... That's not Andruby. Neeboo's finding a second, but this round becomes virtually unwinnable when you look at this position that Spaceman has inserted himself into. No way that Neeboo's would be expecting this. And I think Neeboo's has just realized that he's kind of running out of time. As Spaceman bites the bullet. A very pricey anti-eco, but an anti-eco at that.
I can't help but notice that Druby missed his wall towards A there, which makes me slightly more concerned about their Viper play. I don't think he's used the orb once either. I could be wrong. See if they want to use that this round. Yep, hits the Viper wall there. And one thing that...
Oh, Basil got a kill.
Basil hits a nice shot. One thing that I do want to keep an eye on is that A side. If we have... If Zerk has Ethan playing B all the time, then... No paranoia. Astra.
Deploying drone.
Yeah,
I mean, double dome smokes don't give me much confidence. Because you really overlap on the utility that they have there.
Yeah. Oh, and Blitz is going to find one onto Lazy. And the TP coming out from the Yoru, but I think they're going to run back into this chamber. But Blitz doesn't seem to have lost any hope. I have to watch them because Angus isn't moving. Fucking chud. Oh, he's moved. My goat. As I think Blitz is going to hear all this information. He's going to see the Yoru TP as well. Oh, and the flash is going to come out, and Basil is going to take this TP, but too many targets as Blitz finds one. But Basil immediately with the trade, a 3v3 on the eco round. Or the bonus, sorry. As Robo-Hobo immediately finding Andruby. Basil wide swinging, but Robo-Hobo shutting it down. And Ethan with the trade. And all's well ends well. Again, another pricey round in this game, but Zirconians with their double dome smokes comp. I'll say that 20 times this game. They win the round with their double dome smokes. I
don't know what the plan there was for IBR. Speak one by one into the Robo-Hobo, and he absolutely destroys you.
You ever see like those ego edits of like where it flashes the word ego 100 times and they swing and whiff and die? That's what Basil was feeling.
Yeah, he's probably got like the hardcore in the background. He thinks he's an edit. He's got the funk going.
Oh!
He actually hits the shot there.
Wait, I'll play this on stream after this round. Oh my goodness. Shots traded. I'm not paying attention to the stream. I'm sorry. You can't see anything. Sorry, I got a ping somewhere.
Who's next? Time to jump.
Alright. Seems like the ultimate's coming out. Ethan is going to be spotted, but Neeboo's is going to go unnoticed, and the spray from Ethan comes down. Neeboo's immediately finding the trade. The unnoticed player goes absolutely crazy as Basil. I don't know. MIBR kind of just fell apart. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. But JP, 1v3. Tall task for a short guy. But short guy means a lot of heart, and JP looks to isolate the 1v1, but Darshan immediately shutting it down. Not a hope in hell for JP as the score gets evened up 2-2.
Yeah, I can't make up for a bullet through your head.
You wanna see what I was thinking of? for... sorry. You want to see the ego edit I was thinking of? Or you already see it, but this is, I guarantee you, this is probably, I'm going to show this real quick. This is probably what Basil was feeling on that round. Ego. Ah! Alright, anyways, back into the round. Let's get this display capture out of there.
No Viper wall down.
Uh-oh, my overlay's not working. What's going on? Uh-oh. Everything's breaking, but not Zerk are not, as there's a bunch of util coming out. A fast mid push. Knee boost. Not finding anything. My overlay's broken. Now why
One
is my
enemy
overlay
remaining.
broken? I will find this out after the round is over, as Zerk clean it up very smoothly. Why is my overlay broken? What the fuck?
Move in after I strike. That's when they win.
Yeah, the interesting choice not to put the default black wall down. Usually you want to do it just because if you don't, it's a bit telegraphed about where you're gonna go. And Zerk were ready for it. They had a bit of a trap set up indoors. Catch MIP off guard.
Time to jump.
I don't know why my overlay's not working. Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
Go.
Hooray! We're so back. As MIBR are not looking back, actually Zerk are looking back as this double dome smokes comp.
Cutting through.
Seem to put in the work on this defense. As MIBR go to the tried and true B exec. Smokes come out. Barely any stall. As Lazy scouts the site, doesn't find anything. Ethan finds one. Ethan finds a second on the JP. Get me on this guy's POV immediately. As he immediately loses out. Neeboo's finding one though. Trying to cancel out for Ethan, but Spaceman finding two on the round. So not bad, but Blitz has lurked all the way up, and he spots the gun barrel of Andruby. Surely this will be a pick. Andruby turns around. Instinct there, but not the gunfire. As we're looking at a 3v1 for the Sova player, who's just taking his time. You know, he's relaxing. Trying to figure out how he can win this round, and the answer is probably not going to. But he'll poke his holes.
Just trying to find ones here.
But Zerk are
Hoping that Zerk gives it to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get this one on mid, and Spaceman is going to find it. I don't know how I can get on this guy's POV, but Blitz shuts it down. Again, a little scary from Zerk, but the double dome smoked comp shutting it down. 4 rounds for Zerk.
Yes, the Sentinel genes and Ethan are strong. Stand proud. Oh, I was gonna make a JJK reference there, but I.
Well.
A gift.
Are
You know that phone is smaller than a door?
Ethan? The what?
Did you know that a phone is smaller than a door?
What?
And did you know that Basil can dip Blitz with a stinger? As MIBR are kind of just rushing towards this. I think Angus is AFK, so I'm going to try my best to observe. MIBR taking this site as the ult comes out. Basil jumping out like a madman as the plant's coming down. Neebus is going to go in with this ult, but Darshan's going to find 2. There's going to be ultimate coming out. It's just saying, ult my body, and Darshan's going to find 4 on the round. And the ace going to be stolen by Ethan. The double dome smokes comp didn't do anything. As Darshan with a nasty 4K to shut the rush down immediately.
Basil probably had that video going through his mind again, jumping through that smoke at 17 HP with a stinger.
Yeah. Don't make me pull it up again. Don't make me pull it up again, bro. Fucking... Oh my god. Here we go again. Wait.
Play this every time. Basil
Every
1v1 in a post plan.
Time to jump.
Oh my god. Anyways, back into it. I should get that on a hotkey, so anytime anyone giga hits, I just should play that immediately. But again, I think Angus is AFK, so I think I'm gonna have to do some observing by myself. Do I know how to? Absolutely not. But MIBR have inserted themselves onto this A side. No kills gone out yet. as there's going to be a little bit of a fight here. Nebus did spot out Basil, but Blitz finding one onto this lurk. I don't know where I'm observing, but Basil's taking damage. Help me. Nebus dies to the mid lurk. And JP's looking to take a little bit of an early fight here. But Zirka kind of just still standing true. Basil finds one, but JP gets lackluster, but Basil just finds another one, and it's all onto this Blitz op. And he finds one, actually 3. But, and Druby shutting it down, 5-3.
Very brawly map so far. On both sides. I'd like to see... I mean, Zerk are ahead, but some of these side executes, they're getting kind of rolled over on. Maybe I'd like to see them try to deny the plant a little bit more. Try to stall, make MIBR feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Basil does have this op in hand, and is gonna hit a nice shot on Nebus. As Ethan is being asked a lot on this exec. I don't know who's who, so I'm going to be juggling a lot, but Basil is going to be ulting in and is going to find Ethan. With the paranoia, Ethan's going to find and blind JP. Giant and Druby as well find one, but not find the other. JP is going to spot the head of Darshan, jiggling. Awkward fight, but connects, and MIBR have this site for relatively cheap. It's a 2v4. Robo Hobo. JP's just looking to take this early fight, and Robo Hobo. Shots are not there. JP with 3 on the round. And Blitz. This operator. The shots whiff. And is it chop? Maybe.
Basil with a walk up mid now. Now, surely you're aware of this play.
Uh-oh. Blitz is just KD farming at this point, if you think about it. Oh, but Basil's gonna get this kill. That's not the right POV, that's the right POV. As MIBR get a 4th on the attack.
Ethan does really well to get even a single one there. You're ulted. Yon stunned. If you're MIBR, you surely know that he has to be there, because he's been playing there every round that they've gone B.
Something. Gulp. Gulp. It's a lot of players noted. I'm gonna try my best to play by play and observe, because Angus isn't here. At least I don't think he's here. But Blitz does find one. Here's Ethan. Here's Basil. Here's Ethan. Here's Basil. As JP's looking to take an early fight and shuts down Darshan. Oh my goodness. Nebus kind of creeps up ever so slightly. It seems like MIBR want to go for this early play. Ethan's going to TP over, and it's all going to be based on what these defenders can do. Omen Blind is going to come out traded, and all this focus is going to be on what the defenders can do. Ethan finds 2 on the round. I'm a fat chud who can't observe. It's very hard. I can't see my keybinds. I deadass have no idea where anyone is. But Basil's on a little bit of a lurk, the operator. Will it find value? 30 seconds into the round, and it spots one, but Robo Hobo immediately shutting it down after the whiff, and an op recovered for Zirconians.
Fantastic. You know, bait and switch by Zerk. Robo Hobo takes the first duel, draws the attention, and allows Ethan to swing out and get 2 free kills, basically.
Very simple. Very methodical for this Zerk team. The double dome smokes comp is doing dividends on defense. The more interesting half will definitely be attack, but for now we'll see how many rounds Zerk can put up when they've got the advantage. As which one is Sova? Sova's this one. Hi, Spaceman. As the shots are going to go a little bit wide, but Blitz is going to find the kill on the base. I'm a little late on that one. All good gang. Which one is Sova? That one. I don't know. I don't know which Sova's where, okay?
It's like learning how to type and you're looking at your keyboard.
Yeah, and then Droopy's gonna go for a little bit of a lurk up A, but I think Darshan might be ever so slightly aware of this. No, the timing is gonna be missed. Ethan's gonna spot out a drone, and there's gonna be some pressure towards A. Oh, but JP's gonna barely find a timing. He actually spots out one. And then Droopy's gonna find one on the blitz. Never mind, the shot's whiffy. Robohobo's gonna be caught out in mid. And Blitz is going to shut down the Andruby push, but JP immediately inserting himself into the mid push, realizing that there's multiple there, is going to run back towards this B site.
I'm out of here.
Where the world waits Ethan. JP's going to slide in, Ethan's going to find one, immediately TP out. That's all the value you need. He's eager to take another fight, but Nebus beats him to it. The bomb looking to be planted from Spaceman.
Planted.
Gonna fly past him, shots go wide. Nebus's go on his head. 7 minimum for Zirconians on this defense with the double dome smokes comp.
It's played by MIBR there.
Try, idiots.
First JP runs out of his fast lane. Not sure why he doesn't just run to side. And then
Last round
just
in
isn't
the
in
half.
1v1s. But that round also shows us why this double dome smoke, I mean, kind of has its issues. You had Ethan
1-1.
halfway in spawn. Oh, GGTS.
Thank God we're not last place.
Cutting through.
Banging
Yeah,
on
as
by
I
a
was saying,
thread. Sorry.
Ethan
go
was
on.
halfway in spawn to be able to smoke A. By that time, MIBR were basically all the way in tunnel.
Yeah, and I think Angus still AFK here. The drone is going to be spotted out by Nebus. Blitz having so much of a task on them. Takes the TP out. So much that the attack wants to do onto this B push, but they're just so wary of the amount of people there.
Fake teleport.
Look at Darshan. Darshan's already all the way in mid. But the question is, are MIBR going to be ready? As Blitz, the shot goes wide. Doesn't even re-scope. And MIBR gets 2. Darshan looking to find a constellation trade and doesn't find shit. The shots are poopy. And the whiff is piss.
Last player
As this
standing.
round has absolutely gone in the toilet bowl for Zerk.
Surprise.
Nebus does find one, but how much can you do? I mean, MIBR want this. They're just going to run at you as find one. JP hits that full blind as we end the half on a 7-5 notice.
Switching sides.
Bit of a mess there. Darshan just gives them a way back into the round. Whiffs a bit. But yeah, I think this half will be probably the more interesting half. We'll see how the smokes play out. I think the Blitz chamber might be a bit less effective if they have to call at the same time. And I just do think that 5-point defense on this map is extremely strong with the amount of delay that she has. And these choke points being so narrow.
Wow. Well, I wasn't paying attention, but Blitz does get 1. And Basil's kind of aggressive for this and is going to immediately trade it out. So there's the lurk down for Zirconians. As Basil's just fucking sending this shit. But seems like Zerk, which one is Darshan? Yeah, that one. Zerk looking to aggress this dart coming out, and it kind of looks like MIBR are just respecting the space. Not looking to put any early pressure on. But if you look, JP and Basil, it looks like Zerk want to get out of this smoke, but Basil's going to be able to find Ethan. Shots a little whiffy, and Ethan immediately punishes. Robohobo finding one of the JP. As Lazy is going to find one. Spaceman and Lazy, so much to ask of these two players. As the shots are a little whiffy, but Lazy's going to find one. Find 2 onto Ethan. Unaware of the position of the Yoru. And Nebu's just going to walk up right behind him, and this round's going to be over. Lazy with an almost clutch, but Zerk do manage to find it and close it out.
Unfortunate on the flank, but Basil catches the perfect timing on Ethan and just jumps the gun. Pulls the trigger bit too early.
His teammates got his back though, so it's not bad at least. Double dome smokes comp. Winning rounds, doing dividends. Is Angus back yet? The answer is no. Where's Omen? Oh, let's find one. Go, Omen, go. Go, Omen, go. Ah, shit. He's gonna fucking die. Oh, but he just heard that gun drop. Yeah, Drew be revealing his position, so they know they have a cross set up, and there goes Spaceman and Elbow. So it's all left down to these two players. I don't know. Yeah, this round's over. Dude, it is so hard to observe and call and like play-by-play at the same time. Like, it's not difficult-ish. It's like it's difficult to observe. It's not difficult to play-by-play.
Well, you gotta practice it.
Observing and play-by-playing at the same time? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a caster at heart.
One-man army. Produce, cast, observe. Next time it's just you on broadcast.
I'll be sitting in a room by myself like MIBR grouping up for a hitting up for a fast A hit here. Sorry. Go on.
Looking to see what Andrew can do here. Not committing to this execute. Just wanting to draw rotates, but you know, maybe I have all of mid. The fast rotate is available to them.
Shots are fired on A. I think the rotates are gonna be ignored though. I don't know if the drone will spot anything out there. Is the drone gonna get around the corner in time? It's not. Nah. So, Zirconians might have a little bit of a free sight here. Basil, some shots fired. Only one spotted. Dragging rotates over a little bit, but Zerk are gonna look to speed this up. Robo Hobo looking to get a little aggressive. D-boost. JP finding one on the lurk. Spaceman looks for the kill and elbow, but doesn't find it. D-boost and Darshan, a two-man army. As JP looks to kind of insert himself into this round, looking for a two-man hold. Is he gonna find one? Gonna find two? The recoil. The laws of the recoil do not apply for this man, as Darshan gets shut down. And MIBR winning the bonus. Yeah, the bonus. Or whatever. Anti-bonus. Whatever. I don't remember. They're winning a round.
Yeah, the smoke's a bit misplaced in my opinion. Either side of pillar allow MIBR to flood back into backside. Usually you see one towards archers and then one towards tunnel. That just adds a little bit more pressure to the defenders when they retake.
A little bit of
not the case in that round. This sniper setup is quite interesting.
You use it for aggression, but there is no aggression. It's like, what the hell? The one Sova drone, and all of a sudden Andrew's forced out of this position. Oh, but did the Sova drone? Oh, it did. Yeah, wow, that's really rough. Oh, and but Basil did get noted out on B, but look at this. The bomb is towards B, and the site is empty. Nope. Well, looks like they want to go A anyways. So, good read from OVR.
Decoy.
My eyes hurt. Fuck.
You need to stop playing video games all day.
Fuck you.
Go out
I was
and play
actually doing
real
homework
sport.
earlier today.
Yeah, that's on your computer.
Shot from Basil onto the clone.
Who's next?
And I think that is going to be the Yoru ult on A invested. JP is going to be spotted out here. And immediately just tucking for cover. D-boost not finding much else, but inserting themselves into this mid-smoke. Very disadvantaged this position. As Ethan's in a little bit of a cheeky spot here and is going to go unnoticed. The question is, how much will Ethan get? The answer is not even one, but Blitz finding the trade immediately. Basil finding one. JP with another, and all of the players of Zerk are falling. One by one. Darshan needing something, but JP with a 3K, shutting down all the hopes of the Double Dome Smokes comp.
Massive round for MIBR to win there. Basil is so aware of of Nibu's position towards spawn.
I'm out of here.
Gives him a gun, an upgrade. Now MIB are in a really good spot to equalize this map.
Gun here.
I really want to see this Viper not play towards A.
Go, go,
I
go.
don't think it's as strong as it was on Old Breeze. But MIBR seem to really like this game plan of having Andrew be all day as their sentinel, basically.
They're doing the same thing they did on Pearl, weak B site.
Taking 1v1s.
Oh. Taking 1v1s, you say? Basil creeping up. Nice shot. Doesn't find anything, but Andruby does find the lurk on the A. So, we're looking at a fast B hit from Zerk, and what is Basil doing? Okay, knife out. That's not going to get you the kill, but Basil not even spamming either. Zirconians walk into a pretty much free bomb site. But how are you going to win a 5v4 with weaker weapons on a retake?
Spike planted.
I think the answer's pretty straightforward. Probably not going to happen, but Ethan holding this passive lurk. Gonna find one on the JP. Lazy's not gonna find much else. As Darshan finds another one, Ethan does not find the trade. Robo Hobo gonna be faced with Spaceman not finding anything, but Darshan with the trade again. And Lazy's gonna find another one. It's all left on to Nebus with a classic. An MIBR classic. Oh, and Basil's gonna be for sure holding this. And nothing. No dice. Good eco, good damage, but no round win for Zerk.
Yes, scrappy. Zerk again, throw those two smokes, which I'm not a really big fan of. But in this situation, maybe I don't punish them for it. Nearly goes out of control for MIBR, but able to just reel it back in just enough to prevent too much economic damage. I see an Odin come out for Spaceman.
Odin is very good on Breeze.
You want to play?
Lazy
Let's
doesn't
play.
replenish his shit. Yo. What the fuck
You
did I
can't walk
just
there, buddy.
And Blitz finds one. Sorry, I was so shell-shocked by what I just witnessed. I didn't even notice that Zirconians was executing out of the A site. And Druby is going to be noted. The flash TP probably coming out. Shocking a clone. And Druby full blind. And util is shit. But the site is theirs.
Time to jump.
And Blitz is holding for this flank, and Basil is going to be caught out. And now Ethan is right on top of the Omen. Hey, Ethan! It's right behind you.
Last player standing.
But Robohob is going to find the other one, so it's just Spaceman with this Odin, and Blitz is going to take him out of the round. Zirconians find double digits off of some heroics from Blitz's look.
Can we get a replay of that? I want to see how JP died.
I could get you a replay of that. Wait,
He's gonna go to the stream. And
wait, I can get you a replay. Hold on. That's his seat then.
God damn, bro.
That's how Ethan thought he was dropping down from there.
But somehow Zerk still have the ult advantage.
Well, not the player advantage though. These rounds are kind of being decided so early by these blitz lurks, and Druby is just walking into the crossfire. Damn. You remember when Sova Dart was 3 pulses instead of 2?
No. I'm not
Really?
that old, bro.
That's Delulu.
You played this game too much, to be honest.
I didn't play that much when Sova had 3 pulses instead of 2. Okay, calm down.
You play more than me.
I do play more than you. That's why I'm better than you.
Yeah, I smurf your fucking peak, bro.
I beat your Smurf.
Let it be known that H is a toxic Valorant player.
I'm not toxic. You are spreading propaganda, and therefore I'm going to have to kill you. No chance that you will be let back into this VC. I'm sorry. And you are being shipped away as Zirconians are executing off of the site. Basil's full blind. Almost like he DC'd as JP's gonna find an ultimate here, finding one, but immediately being shut down by Ethan. 20 seconds left in the round. Lazy, cowering for his life. As we're in a 3v3 retake. 1 kill off of Sova. 1 kill away from death, actually, as the drone comes out. Ethan's gonna look for a timing. I think he found it, no? No, I think Spaceman's very evident that he's waiting for Ethan, but Ethan's gonna take the fight CT. Oh my goodness, the counter strafes are not there, but Robo Hobo looking for these fights. Nothing found. Knee boost with a trade. And it's all on Spaceman and knee boost, but this TP is going to be deadly. Spaceman has no fucking idea where knee boost is. An easy clutch for 11 for Zerk.
Not sure what happened to Basil there. Standing on the box like a bloody statue.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Rid of that
looked
flash
like
a champ.
But
Might have.
maybe he got blinded and then just like threw up his arms to like fuck it.
Maybe he got like blinded and like fell out of his chair.
Time to jump.
Just
Oh, sorry.
still
Fell asleep at the
playing
wheel.
towards A.
My bad, twin. They're going towards A. Lazy's looking to take an early fight. And he's not going to find anything. There's not going to be any early contact as they're stacked towards A, but Basil's going to whip the shot. The TP not in time. That's both B players down. Going to cause some sort of rotate. And some questioning coming out from the stack. Wondering, is it worth it? JP's going to swing into this. He's going to find one, but not find the second. There is a trade, but that's not going to be good enough. As Zirconian looking to push 12. Fuck 12. Ah.
Yeah.
And this white boy is on fire.
Wide open.
What? When I started falling, I was young. Zerk get to 12. And it's another pretty piss poor showing from MIBR on this side of the map, I'm not gonna lie. Against a double dome smokes comp, you're just getting lurked on and walked up.
I just don't think they're playing the Viper correctly.
They gotta aggro with
Viper
it.
gets... Well, no, it's just Viper gets so much more value towards B and Omen gets so much more value towards A. Just have the two controlled swapped and you have a bit easier time on this defender side.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
You know,
not
I like my
entirely
analysis better,
sure.
but we can go with you.
I'm not entirely sure why Andruby is playing A. He's either playing off B.
Oh, well, Robo Hobo is taken out of the round, and Basil's looking to get a little bit aggressive. Nibu spotted. He's going to go for an aggro fight as Basil has to TP out straight away. Oh, and there's going to be a fight taken on the blitz. So many body shots and no kills. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the two highest rated players on each team, by the way. Must I inform you. Body shot berries. Start the narrative. Chat, type 1 if these guys are ass. There's nobody even watching.
It's like there's 4 viewers. Holy, we doubled our viewers.
Oh my goodness. All the other stream had all the viewers. Nobody even knows we're live. Oh, Blitz goes down. Sorry, I fell asleep at the wheel a little bit. Spaceman looking for 2. Finds the spray transfer, and that's the bomb down. And Nibus. I fell for the clone. Wow. I hit 1 on the map expecting to go to B main. I fell for the fucking clone. That's incredible. I actually just got decoyed as a spectator.
And that's why his team is one of the worst in the league.
I'm the third. Am I second? Or, I'm probably third, honestly. Highest rated players, okay? You can't dog me. You can dog my team, but it's not my fault. As
Are you not on the team?
JP looking for 1. What the fuck? Nibus finds 1 and is going to get an orb. Close to that Yoru ult. Spaceman. 4 body shots to take MIBR to 9.
MIBR not ready to give this one up just yet. But the ults in Zerk's favor. 1 off the dimensional drift. They've got Omen and Sova ults online. Let's see how much they're willing to invest here.
Not enough.
MIBR still playing the same setup. Very stagnant.
Well, 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 look at what we have here. a round of Valorant coming out, and Ruby tagged out immediately, and it looks like JP's going to have to get a little active towards this mid push here. MIBR ready to crunch on these players. Blitz is going to be spotted. The double swing coming out. JP finding one, looking for the spray transfer, not finding anything, finding two on mid. And just like that, the A split has only turned into an A push as a 5v3 for MIBR. They seem shell-shocked, whatever. Nebu's investing the ult down 2 people. Very confident his team can win this round. And JP just finds a third, finding Darshan, trying to spray transfer, but Nebus finds one, traded out by Andruby. And this is all left on to Ethan with an Odin, and it's not going to be anything. No dice, no mono. 12-10. Zerk, but MIBR gaining momentum. This game is 100% not over yet, and it's all thanks to JP.
Massive double in mid. Not sure about the spacing there from Zerk. I mean, even if they had traded, MIBR had that second wave of lazy in that smoke. A good call by MIBR to get active, and I think they do have to get active if they stand a chance of bringing this game back.
Well.
Here.
Another mid split.
Another mid split. I mean, but the only problem is JP, after being such a dominant presence on this aggressive angle, is nowhere to be seen. Another smoke's gonna come out for this mid push, and this lurk is gonna be so big. The drone comes out as Blitz looks to get a little aggressive onto this Odin and finds one. Andruby immediately trading out, looking to find some more kills. Finds Robo Hobo, and the ult misses. Andruby somehow almost getting out with his life. Gets 2. All the work from the anchor has been done. Now the question is, can the rest of MIBR convert? Basil popping ult, giving all the information of the player positions as Nebus finds one. Basil immediately un-ults, but he gets juked by the TP. But Ethan is un-ulted so far away. I mean, their Omen is in fucking Narnia. As you're looking for so much to ask as Darshan's full blind, as you find one. No plant is being stuck though, so you're giving Ethan a key back into this round. Nebu's looking to find one, finds Lazy. Basil's forced to get off. It's left Ethan versus Basil. And Ethan shuts it out. Another 13-10 for Zerk, as the Omen player from the Double Dome Smokes comp is able to win it out for Zerk.
Massive round. Nibu's just able to delay enough for Ethan to wrap there. Unfortunate for JP. He did all he could to try to drag his team across the line. It just wasn't enough.
This is Ethan on the last round.
What's the rest of the clip?
Yeah, this is Ethan on an average day in Valorant ranked, by the way. If you're
I
wondering.
mean, if it works, it works.
All right, probably no interview, but thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciated. It's going to be it for me and Toxic, so I will see you guys